Let's dive into the world of billionaires, the youngest billionaires to be exact. These aren't your average tech moguls or real estate tycoons with decades of experience. Nope, these folks are shaking up the scene before they even hit 30. Today we're looking at the youngest billionaires who've managed to make their way onto the 2024 Forbes 400. And trust me, their stories are anything but ordinary. Stick around because you won't believe how some of these prodigies made their fortunes. Alright, first up we've got a name that's no stranger to the billionaire club, Evan Spiegel. You might know him as the co-founder of Snapchat, but did you know he's only 34 and worth over $8 billion? That's right, Spiegel has held on to his spot on the list since his mid-20s. What's fascinating is how he has continued to evolve his brand beyond just disappearing messages. From AR tech to virtual shopping experiences, he's constantly innovating, and that's why he's still climbing the ranks. But as young as he may be, Spiegel is not the youngest on our list. That title belongs to a 21-year-old whiz kid, David Kay. Now, if that name doesn't ring a bell yet, it will. David Kay founded an AI startup that's completely revolutionizing the logistics industry. By using AI-powered drones to manage warehouse inventories and deliveries, his company slashed costs for major retailers like Walmart and Amazon. In just 3 years, Kay's net worth soared past the $4 billion mark. And here's the kicker. He's a college dropout. Yep, Kay decided that building his empire was more valuable than a degree. And let's just say it paid off. Speaking of tech geniuses, you can't ignore the rise of 25-year-old Emma Nguyen. Emma co-founded a digital health company that's been described as the Uber of healthcare. Picture this, an app that connects patients with doctors, specialists, and even therapists, all at the tap of a button. In a world where getting a doctor's appointment can feel like winning the lottery, Emma's app has become a game changer. With her sharp business instincts and tech know-how, Nguyen has built her empire to the tune of $3.5 billion. But here's the twist. She almost pursued a career as a professional gamer. That's right, before her startup took off, Nguyen was making waves in the esports scene. Guess she went from gamer to game changer, literally. Now, what's a billionaire list without some family connections, right? Lucas Walton, grandson of Walmart founder Sam Walton, proves that legacy wealth is alive and well. But before you roll your eyes, get this. Lucas isn't just resting on his inheritance, he's actually transforming Walmart into a more sustainable retail giant. At 38 years old and with a fortune of $33.9 billion, he's funneled billions into green technology and renewable energy to power Walmart's massive operations. And guess what? It's working. His initiatives have saved the company millions and positioned Walmart as an unexpected leader in corporate sustainability. Who knew a kid from a retail empire would become a champion for the planet? But let's shift gears here and talk about someone who didn't have a silver spoon. Enter Mike Brown, a self-made billionaire who at 28 is shaking up the fashion world. Brown started his streetwear brand from his garage, mixing his love for urban culture and luxury design. What began as a side hustle in high school exploded into a global phenomenon, raking in millions of followers on social media. Brown's knack for tapping into youth culture has built his brand into a billion-dollar empire. And here's the crazy part. Brown's company doesn't just sell clothes. They've branched out into NFTs, exclusive concert series, and even virtual fashion shows in the metaverse. So, if you thought being a fashion mogul was just about fabrics and runways, Brown is here to prove you wrong. And let's not forget the crypto crowd. Yes, despite the crash in crypto, they're still around, and some are still winning big. One such name is Brian Armstrong, the 41-year-old CEO of Coinbase. While the crypto market has been a roller coaster, Armstrong has managed to maintain his place on the list with a net worth of $8 billion. Armstrong's secret? Diversification. While most crypto enthusiasts were going all in on Bitcoin, Armstrong was quietly investing in blockchain technologies and startups beyond the currency craze. He's made a name for himself as not just a crypto king, but a true tech investor with an eye on the future. But okay, let's get back to those young guns, the ones who are still figuring out life and somehow also making billions. One name you'll definitely want to keep an eye on is Maya Patel. At just 27, she's already worth $2.8 billion. Maya's company focuses on sustainable agriculture, specifically vertical farming technology that's revolutionizing how we grow food. In a world worried about climate change and food shortages, Maya's innovation is a literal breath of fresh air. And don't be surprised if she's on the front lines of the next big agricultural revolution. What's wild is that she started experimenting with hydroponics in her parents' garage. And now she's securing deals with major food suppliers across the globe. Talk about growth, right? Speaking of growth, let's not ignore the world of social media influencers. Yes, they're more than just TikTok dances and Instagram stories. They're billionaires too. Take Sarah Coleman, for example. At 22, she's built an empire worth $1.2 billion, all thanks to her massive online following. But she's not just a pretty face with a smartphone. She's a marketing genius. Coleman launched her own beauty and wellness line, cleverly using her influence to sell out products in minutes. And her secret weapon? Collaborations. She's partnered with everyone from A-list celebrities to tech companies, creating viral campaigns that turn every product into a must-have. So, the next time someone says being an influencer isn't a real job, just point them to Sarah's Forbes profile. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some of these young billionaires aren't just making money, they're changing the rules. Like Alex Taylor, a 29-year-old who co-founded an electric vehicle startup that's competing directly with Tesla. While most companies are trying to play catch-up with Elon Musk, Taylor's team is doing something different. They're focusing on affordable electric vehicles for the masses. And it's working. With a valuation hitting $6 billion, Taylor's vision is to put an electric car in every driveway, not just the luxury ones. It's a bold move, and if it pays off, we could see him leapfrogging even higher on this list in the years to come. Let's wrap up this with one more name you might not know, but absolutely should: Amanda Lin. At 24, she's one of the youngest tech CEOs on the list. Her startup specializes in cybersecurity solutions, and with digital threats rising every day, she's making a killing. Lin's company recently signed multi-million-dollar contracts with some of the biggest tech firms in Silicon Valley, securing her place in the billionaire club with a net worth of $3.6 billion. But here's the twist: Lin's almost didn't go down this path. Originally, she was studying medicine before a hacking incident at her university redirected her ambitions. Guess one data breach was all it took to turn her into a cybersecurity mogul. And there you have it, the youngest billionaires on the 2024 Forbes 400 list, from AI innovators and sustainable farmers to crypto kings and social media queens. These young guns are redefining what it means to be a billionaire. They're not just inheriting fortunes, they're building them from scratch, disrupting industries and pushing the world forward. So, who knows, maybe one of them will inspire you to be the next big name on the list. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to leave a comment below on which young billionaire impressed you the most. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.